Hello everyone, Pinder Productions here, and today I am playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the PC, of course, because that is the only platform it's available on. And today I am playing the new Vive la France DLC. Currently I'm in Plymouth, because this was the only job I could find that would take me to the new DLC map. So I'm going to be taking the ferry across to Roscoff. I started this delivery in... What's he doing? I started this delivery in Southampton, is what I was about to say there before I got cut up by a red hatchback there. And so we're just making our way to the port in Plymouth now to get the ferry across the channel to Roscoff, where we can begin our French adventure. In this video I think I'm just going to be showing this trip across the channel, and then I'll probably try and do a delivery into France somewhere, so we can get a delivery done this episode. So yeah, I'm just in the external view of the port here, so you can get a good look. I do like to have a look at the scenery in this game. I find it's quite nice to look at. It's usually really well mapped as well, this game. Well, I got a fine for speeding, I think, there. I don't even... No, I got a loan installment paid, so at least it's not a fine for speeding. So here we are at the port. It's really sort of a copy and paste asset there. I mean, different scenery around it, but it's the same asset that's been in other locations in the Scandinavia DLC at least. So there you go, you can see the job. Current job, use plastics from Southampton to Roscoff. I wonder if that's the port. I wonder if there's... Oh, here we are. I got part of an achievement for the Vive la France achievement. I don't know what it is. Oh, there you go. Oh, that looks quite realistic. I have seen pictures of this port before in the past, and that actually looks really realistic. I'm gonna take a photo of this because I would quite like to take a photo. So let's just get it in a good position. I do like to take some photos of my trucks, or my truck really. I only have one truck, one per game, Euro Truck and American Truck, and I do like to take photos of them. So I'm just gonna get all the settings, blur strength and all that down. And the transition, why does that not make it? Field of view, oh, wrong way, there you go. I'm gonna get it a little bit closer, and focusing plane position, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Right, so let's carry on with this and go and drive. The audio is a little bit out of sync, I just realised. That's gonna be an issue. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, you could hear it's like inside the cab when I'm not even inside. Anyway, we've got to go around the corner now to deliver this, so it's not too far. The port actually looks really good. It's got the lanes that you would have in an actual ferry port, and there's a gate here with a man standing there. It all looks really good, and this is the first I am seeing of Vive la France DLC, and I really like it. Look, there's tropical trees there. The roads, it's hard to tell really. They only just arrived. They just look like roads at the moment. I assume they look really good. I've been playing recently some of the actual... Right. Oh, there's got this from American Truck. I'm gonna choose that one. It looks alright in this one. Yeah, so I was playing the other day on the regular France map before the DLC came out, and I was going across at Calais on the Channel Tunnel, and they had changed the map quite a lot really in France. It looks so much better in realism to French motorways than it used to. I just think they've done an amazing job on the base game. What is the DLC going to be like? Because I've been really looking forward to DLCs really. The Scandinavia DLC was really good. Going East is good. I haven't really done much of that because I got that with the game when I first bought it. So the only DLCs have really been like really hyped for, you could say, are this one and the Scandinavia DLC. You can hear the end screen stuff going through now. But there you go, level 15. I have now slept because I couldn't find any jobs going from Roscoff into France. They're all going back to GB. So I don't think I'm really gonna do that. I'm gonna go over to this place called Brest and hope there's a job there. So let's do that. Shouldn't take too long to get there. We'll go to that discoverable and we'll see what happens from there. So let's go there Yeah, there we go. Exit the truck. And you can see this hotel. It looks quite nice. I think they've really paid attention to some French places. I mean, I've never been to Roscoff as far as I can remember. I've been to Normandy quite a few times. Been to Calais, because that's where most people cross over, and Dunkirk, that area, Nord de Calais I think it's called. I've been to Brittany, not loads of Brittany actually, but I've been to Normandy quite a lot, and I went to the Millau Viaduct Bridge in the south of France. That's all I really remember of France, but what I've seen of the Calais bit where I was the other day, it looks really good. Like the roads, the even the road markings, it's the little details that make the big difference. Road signs, road markings, I think, make the biggest difference to me, at least the little details, because it makes it feel more like it's that country. Like, so this sign here, it's the actual speed camera sign. I mean, of course I'd have that, like the speed radar sign, and I need to watch my speed really because I'm speeding at the moment. Although, yeah, look, they've got a digital speed reader thing there with a solar panel. Oh, there you go, just been done for speeding. I didn't know where the speed camera was. So yeah, it looks really good. I mean, like the trees having a tropical setting or tropical-ish setting. I haven't seen that in Euro Truck yet so far. So yeah, it's quite nice to see some more tropical-looking trees around that I haven't seen. So yeah, it's quite nice. You can see hay bales there to the right in the fields. I guess they're farmland. Quite a lot of farmland from what I know in France. So yeah, I'm looking forward to driving some of this. The map itself, I don't know how many cities it's got off the top of my head, but you would have seen the map there. Basically all the grey stuff in France is where I haven't been, and it's quite a lot of area to drive through. You can, if you've seen the trailers, you'll probably know how many cities and how many all of this it's got. I just thought I'd give my first impressions of the game with like a first delivery and stuff. I just need to get to the delivery first, and then we'll see from there how it goes. Are the AI going to pull out here? No, there's a car coming. Come on, pull out, pull out, pull out. Fine, I'm just going to pull out in front of you then. If you're not going to pull out, I pulled out and I'm in a lorry, you're in a coach. It's about the same really, eh? I'm going off on a tangent now. But I really like the DLC, what I saw on the main map, and I like having a different scenario, so yeah, it's quite cool. What's that there? What's that? That is really interesting. Some like kind of face thing. That's really strange. I don't know what that is. See, I like things like that as well. Oh, airport. Aeroport. There's an airport in the... Can you actually go to the airport? I mean, I know Liège Airport was in the base game, and still is in the game. You could drive past that on the motorway. But can you actually go to the airport? Yeah, look, there's a job thing on the mini-map. Can you pick up... That was so cool. I want to do that at some point. Yeah, if you... I want to do that. That looks quite interesting. So yeah, at the moment this sort of just looks like motorway, really, not regular motorway driving. As I say, I haven't been to this area of France, so I can't say how much it's like. Oh, one, I forgot. I went on a water sports trip thing to the south of France. I don't know what the area is called, but it's near the Dune du Pilat, like biggest sand dune in Europe, I think. It's quite big actually. So I've been there. I don't know what the area is called, but sort of South France on the coast area. If you know where that sand dune is, then maybe you can say. But yeah, I went there on a sort of water sports trip thing for a week, and that was actually really good. I can't remember, or I can't believe I forgot that I went to that area. But yeah, it was sort of Mediterranean-y there. So the trees sort of remind me of that, those trees anyway, but that was in the south. This is sort of further north in France, so yeah. Don't know if it's really this sort of, or the trees in Roscoff are really that tropical. But yeah, they looked a little bit tropical, which is nice to see some variation in the trees. I mean, there's only so much tree you can see really that's the same. Most of the trees have been the same in this game, so it's quite nice to see some different sort of landscape type. I would like to see them do Spain at some point. I mean, they've just done this DLC, and I've hardly even started driving around here. But I would like to see Spain, some like Spanish villas and stuff. See how they do that. Oh look, they put the new job places. They put the fake IKEA in that they introduced in Scandinavia DLC. So I assume that you'll get this if you just have this DLC and not Scandinavia. You'll get the IKEAs as well, because I don't think they're in the base game. Oh, there's a Scania dealership. So yeah, I quite like this town. We need to find out if there's a job going here. Let's have a look. Right, so let's go to the freight market and see what jobs are going from Brest. So Brest to Rennes. Actually, that's perfect. Let's take that. That's the highest earning, and it's from Brest, and it's going into France. So let's. Oh, we have to turn around. Okay, I'm just gonna go in a loop around the IKEA or fake IKEA. Nothing coming. Let's go. And look, those crossings, they actually look French. I went on a bike ride in France on that water sports trip. I know, weird. Water sports bike ride, bit odd, but anyway, they were doing it, and went round some like French housing areas, and that crossing looks French, I suppose. And going around French towns, it all looks French, really. Like, it looks like they've looked at the actual French towns and seen like little details that they can put in. I mean, they can't put the actual city plan in because they have to scale it down. They have to put truck depot stuff in, so it can't be totally accurate, really. But that's not what the game is trying to get across. But they got all the little details that make it feel like that place. So I think that's really good. I mean, in Southampton, for example, that's somewhere I'm local to. They have cranes in the background, which like container ship cranes, which is actually what it's like there. So, you know, they have the little details which kind of can make a big difference, which is something I really like about the maps in this game, besides having new places to drive around, because you just kind of end up driving around the same places in this game sometimes. So it is quite nice to get some new maps and new roads to drive on every year or two whenever they release a new DLC. And they are upscaling the scale on American Truck Simulator, so a lot of map work going on at the moment, which is nice to see. It's not going to be good because you lose all your discovery on the map, but you do get a new city as well, which is also a nice thing that they've included. There's a whole nother city. They've actually put some work into upscaling it. They haven't just stretched out and make it really barren landscapes in places. They've actually gone to some effort to actually upscale it. It would have been better. Oh, we're turning off at the airport. Okay, I'm gonna finish. It would have been better if it was the same scale as Euro Truck from the start, but it's at least good that they're rectifying what was wrong with the game when it was released. And they've had a couple more trucks added to the game, so at least it's being improved on, which is a good thing. So yeah, we're actually going to the airport. I was just saying on the way down to Brest that I thought it would be really good. I don't know how it's pronounced, by the way. If you're French, please tell me how it's pronounced. I don't do French. I do German, but I do German GCSE. But I don't do French. I know some French words, and I can sort of make out words and stuff, but no, I don't know any French really. So yeah. Yeah, we're actually going to the airport. I was just saying as we were driving past, I want to do a job from an airport at some point. So we're actually getting to go to the airport. You can see the air traffic control tower there. Well, you can't anymore, but we could see the air traffic control. So FLE we're going to. That's a new place that wasn't in the game in the past. There you can see the air traffic control tower. That's cool. There's a lot of parking on the right. Where are the planes? I can't see any planes at the moment. Oh. Better look where we're going. Don't want to be crashing into things. I can't see any planes anywhere. Where are all the planes? Right, going in here. Let's turn in. And in we are. So yeah, here we are. Freight market we want, and yeah, we want that trailer. You can't customize. they added a customization thing, if you didn't know, so you can choose the type of trailer you want. If there's like an option to some of them, my indicator's still on. So some of them you get to choose which trailer you want to take. There's a little gear icon, you can click on that and then you can choose. I need to go forwards a little bit. So yeah, that is quite a nice addition that they had. I don't really usually use it, but it is quite nice that they included it anyway in case you want that option. And it's in both Euro Truck and American Truck. A lot of the features now are in both. They are basically on the same game engine, so all the physics are the same and stuff. So there is a lot of crossover, but that makes it good, because then if you only play one, you get the features from the other one. So you make what you will of them being technically underneath the same game. I just like driving different roads, really. I enjoy this game. It's quite relaxing, and that's sort of what I like in this game. It's quite relaxing, and I just like driving. It's appealing to me driving around Europe. I like road trips and things. I'm gonna try and look for some planes. I want to see if we can find any planes around here. But yeah, I quite like going on road trips through Europe. So yeah, I do like this game for that reason. It's sort of like a constant Euro road trip, which is really nice. Yeah, I couldn't see any planes back there. I think I just about saw a plane tail fin. But I'm not too sure. So let's continue on and start our journey into France. Lots of roundabouts on this road, I just noticed. Right, so Brest and Rennes. I assume it's Rennes and not Rennes. Rennes sounds a bit French. Just sort of deducing that it is Rennes. There's another Scania there. So yeah, let's make our way to the motorway. I've sort of run out of things to talk about right now. I'm just waffling on a bit, trying to think of something to talk about. That's something to talk about, not having anything to talk about. That is an issue I had when playing American Truck. I started doing a sort of Q&A thing, so I don't know. I might bring that series back somehow on either YouTube or on a live stream of some sort, YouTube or Twitch. I don't know. I usually get more viewers on YouTube because I have more subscribers there, but I'd also quite like to do Twitch as well, so I don't really know which is best to do. If you do think one is better than the other, tell me in the comments and tell me why, because I would quite like to do more streaming. It's just that sometimes I don't have the time to do them, so I don't really do them, and I just don't know which is best for what people want to watch and where they want to watch it. So yeah, if you do want to tell me which of those you do prefer and why, and which one you would prefer to watch my streams on, then please do tell me. But yeah, I generally get more viewers on YouTube live streams because I have subscribers here to watch it, whereas on Twitch I don't have any followers, and it's too gaming based. I'm just gonna have a look at the map, see if there are any detours we can take to pick up discoverables, but it doesn't look like there's any there. Any here? Oh yeah, there is. There's one here. I don't want to do that. I want to no, there we go. That works. So I do I can't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, so I just wanted to know, YouTube or Twitch, which would you prefer to watch live streams on from me? I would quite like to do either, really. I don't mind, whichever one works the best is the one I want to do. Twitch is very good for the chat. The chat is very good on Twitch, and YouTube is just good because I've already got viewers here, so I don't really need to try and rebuild a viewing audience. I've already got that here. Whereas on Twitch I need to tell people to go and follow me there. There's like 2 sites, and people, even I have Twitch Prime, and I don't even watch Twitch all the time. I watch way more YouTube than Twitch, so yeah, it's sort of interesting there which one I should do. That's a sign to Roscoff. We were just there, going past it now to Rennes, so that's good. The sun is rising, so we're gonna get some daylight now, which is nice to see. We started off in the dark, but now the sun is rising. It's early morning on a Sunday, I think that says. And yeah, nice drive. through the French countryside or along the French motorway. We're not really in any countryside unless you count what's around the motorway. Some nice motorway driving, I guess, through France. Also, I'd want to know what people would want to watch me to stream. I'm going back to the streaming topic now, but I'd also like to know what people would actually like to see streamed, and if people are actually even interested in live streams, because I don't know what I would live stream. I mean, I could do some online games like Star Wars Battlefront. I really enjoyed that, and Rocket League is another game I really enjoyed, but then streaming over Wi-Fi and then playing a game on Wi-Fi isn't a great idea. What's that? Oh, there's train lines down there. Yeah, that's not really a great idea, playing a Wi-Fi game while putting out a video online. So I'll probably be offline game, which really narrows it down to this mainly. It'd be better if it was a PC game, a game that I have on my PC. If you want commentary, because I don't have a way. My computer and my Xbox are like halfway across the room from each other, or across the room from each other, so it's not very practical to do audio commentary on the Xbox and have like on-screen chat, because the Twitch streaming on the Xbox doesn't allow for on-screen chat. I mean, the broadcaster can see it. This is a big bridge. This is one thing I am looking forward to, driving over all the big bridges in France. Milan Viaduct being one of those. That is a big bridge, tallest bridge in the world actually. I've been over that, like I mentioned earlier, and yeah, I would like to drive over that game, or that bridge in this game. So hopefully I do aim to get to Montpellier, if that's how you pronounce it. There's another big bridge. Wow, 2 in 1. And there's a train bridge over there. I do like going over these big valleys. That is something I do like about driving through France. All the big valleys that they have with massive bridges going through them. They just go, oh, let's build a bridge through there. Anyway, back to what I was talking about what games I would do, because I have my Xbox on one side, my PC on the other side, and doing commentary, I can do it if I stream from the Xbox, but then there's no on-screen chat. So if you want to see the on-screen chat, if you value that more, then I can not do that there. Also, I can only stream to Twitch there. The Xbox app does not allow for, or the Twitch Xbox app does not allow for on-screen Twitch chat, whereas the PS4 app does, which is something I am a little bit jealous of the PS4. Pretty much the only thing I am jealous of the PS4 that it has is the Twitch app. Everything else I do prefer on the Xbox One. The games, the exclusives really is why I prefer it. I think exclusives make a console, as I beat them because they're not moving out the way. Air horns for the win. But yeah, they're just not in. Yeah, I think exclusives make a console. They make or break it. So that's, for me, the reason why I prefer the Xbox One is Forza. Being on the Xbox at the time, it was Xbox One only, and still really is best on the Xbox One. PC optimization, I've heard, isn't very good for Forza Horizon 3. I've got the Forza 6 Apex on my PC. I have played that. I did some videos on that, like comparing it to the actual Forza 6 on the Xbox. So if you want to see those, you can on my channel. But yeah, just wondering what games I would play, really, what people want to see, whether they are bothered about having on-screen chat or would prefer for commentary. Because if you just want commentary and don't want on-screen chat, then yeah, I could do the Twitch app streaming on the Xbox directly. But if you want to see the chat, then if it's like Star Wars Battlefront, that's a game I have on the Xbox, Forza, F1 2016, then I have to play them on the Xbox. And I do have the capture card, but the microphone, I can't get it. I can't play across the room because the delay on the PC monitor over the capture card is too slow for most games, or pretty much every game. But if I stream from the PC on the PC game, so now Rocket League I have on PC, this American Truck, I can't think of any other games that I have off the top of my tongue right now, but yeah, just if you want to see some games streamed, tell me what the games are. I've talked about this for ages now, but I do want to get into streaming more, and Christmas is coming up, so I do get Christmas holidays now next week. is my last week of school this year, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do some more streams over the next few weeks. I do have my mock exams going on at the moment, but after this week should be all clear to do a couple of streams at some point. I don't know when, don't know what on, but if you want to tell me in the comments, please do. Also, tell me about this building here. This is really interesting. It looks a bit like Bauhaus sort of design, this building. All the squares and stuff. I really like that building. I'm going to take a photo of that. That looks really cool. That's a really interesting piece of architecture they've added into this game. I wonder if that's a real building. I assume it's a landmark of some sort. I don't know that building though. Yeah, it looks interesting. I like it. There we go. Yeah, let's capture that screenshot. That looks quite nice. My truck in front of that building. Yeah, you can see some roundabout. Oh no, there's a junction. I thought that was a roundabout. But yeah, the game looks really good, I think. I am really impressed with it so far. Like, it's different to scenery I've seen before in the game. They changed it. They've added new landscape and textures. That was one of the things I was really excited about for American Truck, was all the desert. I've never been to America, so that was really interesting about it, that it was in America, of course, with it being called American Truck Simulator. But it meant that I could drive somewhere that I have never been, which is a very interesting thing to do. And you get to drive different types of trucks. I mean, the Americans have where they got the cab behind the engine, whereas Europe they got them on the top of the engine. So that's another interesting thing, where you get to drive different types of vehicles as well. And I really liked the game. I bought it pretty much immediately. Same with this DLC. I bought both of these pretty much the day they came out, or on the day they came out. So yeah, I do really like these SCS DLCs and games, the Euro Truck 2 and American Truck. I really like these two. As we go for an overtake on this lorry, speeding a bit, as you can see there with the red. Oh, you can see the flag there for our delivery point. We're not far off now. I don't think. Is that toll booth? It's not coming up on the map. This is a complicated section of roundabouts. You can see below, or something like that. No, it's not. It's a bridge of some sort. That's really an interesting design. I like that. I like a lot of this. I think I said that a lot, but I actually really do like this. I'm going to slow down for the speed radar, as they call it, or radar in France. We call them speed cameras in Britain. I don't know about the rest of the world. In American Truck, they use the police cars, and I do like that they move because it keeps you on edge, but I also like being able to go a bit quicker than the speed limit provides. I mean, the speed limits in America are just so slow. This roundabout is an interesting design. I've seen roundabouts like this, and we have a lot of these in Britain where the roundabout is above the motorway, so the motorway goes through the middle, and the roundabout is sort of on flyovers. We have a lot of those, and I have seen roundabouts a bit like that in France as well in the past. So yeah, that's really interesting to see that they put that in the game as well, roundabouts like that. I assume there will be others in places. But yeah, it's nice to see. Oh, Ren discovered, so another place discovered. So 2 in one video on that achievement thing. That's good to see. Making my way to getting that achievement. But yeah, I've been nearly at the end, and yeah, so I do like that, you know, that the speed cameras are stationary in this game, so it is like a different feel. I don't want them to add it into this game, the police cars, because they can get a little bit annoying. Although it is a nice feature for that game, I don't want them to carry that over, at least. I think it's good that Euro Truck has stationary speed cameras and American Truck has ones that move, which is just the police cars. I don't know if that's a thing that they have in America. What they've recently been doing in Britain is they got vans that like stop on a roadside or something, and they have a camera in the back, but they don't use them while they're moving. Whereas in American Truck, it's just a 360-degree speed camera, and it doesn't matter if you're on the same road as them or not at some times, which is like impressive really, that they can do that. They can give you a speeding ticket when they're on a different road to you, but hey, there we go. I guess you're just in range of them. I do think the range needs to be decreased on a couple of them. Sometimes the police cars are stationary in the American truck. Also, I don't get this. They put the give way mark here behind the lights, so you can't see the lights at the give way bit. I mean, you can't get a lorry up to there, but you can get a car up to there. What's the point in that? Surely they should just move the crossing up to the other side of the give way point or something. I don't know. But yeah, that does seem a bit odd. Oh, here we are. We're at our delivery point now. Going to turn in. Oh, there's got a bus station there. I've seen a few of those in the game before. But yeah, here we are. What delivery should I choose? Should I choose middle? Or that? I'll choose that one. That looks easy enough. Yeah, that looks pretty easy. I'll just go into the bit at the top there. Spin round. Do sort of loop action. And then reverse in. Yeah, that'll be good. I can do that. So I'll just come in here. Reverse up. And then I'll drive straight out the way I came in. A bit. And then I'll reverse into the space. I think that's the best way to go about it. So let's do that. Reverse and let's go forwards. So we can drive up here. Oh, it's giving me the option to skip. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go right up here and then straighten up. Right, let's go exterior cam. I usually go exterior cam. I am playing this on an Xbox controller, by the way, if you're interested. An Xbox One controller plugged in with the micro USB cable. So I'm not playing this on a keyboard. I would not be able to do this on the keyboard, and I don't have a steering wheel either. So let's reverse it. Give me the skip option. No, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to reverse it like a pro in exterior cam. Less pro really, but at least I can reverse it is the main point here. And there we go. Green. Let's uncouple with the trailer or deconnect. And there we go. Oh, I got that. Oh, I actually accomplished that achievement for a load of jobs. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to make my way to one of the hotels in the game, so we can sort of stop somewhere. I don't know if I'll be doing any other videos on this. This is really just a first impression thing. If you do want to see more videos, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more games like this, and I will see you next time. Bye.